Hi everyone, what's up? Well, I know it's been a while since I last made a new YouTube vid, but let's make one, shall we? Well, today's video is, well, we got some new molts to share with you, and also want to be happy to tell you that I finally graduated university with my Bachelor of Education degree. So, I am maybe going to film, my convocation sometime in May. This is the degree I already have, Bachelor in Science. I'm actually going to get the same one like that in education. Sweet. Well, I think a lot of my teas are asking me to rehouse, so that's what I'm going to be doing later on this afternoon. I'm just going to be giving some water to this Eco-Earth. A lot of people ask me what substrate I use, and it's this. It's the brick that you buy from the pet store. It's really good substrate, so I'm going to be rehousing a lot of inverts. Hey, I'm not going to rehouse you. She's so cute. Hey, you always want to have your 15 seconds of fame. Or sorry, 15 minutes of fame. Hey, Leah. Yeah, she's actually getting calmer now. Anyway, so, yeah, there's a lot of teas that I have to rehouse, especially the A. calcodes, the Alfracta, the Vinegaroon, the Centipede. So I will be making a huge rehouse video, as well as some other new ones that I have to rehouse now. Okay, so this is the very first tea that molted this week. I actually have two to show you. This one here is my Filipino Orange, the Orphanaceous phillipinus, or formerly known as Selenobrachys philippinus. Wow, this actually is relatively very quick growing. As you probably know, I got this last year. I believe it was in March of 2012 as a half an inch. Right now it's over an inch and a half and owned her for about a year now. I don't know what the sex of this yet. The ventral sex could signify that it could be a male, but I really can't say for sure. It is still way too young to even sex. But yeah, it's really quick growing. It's like, right now it's about an inch and a half right now, and it used to be half an inch. So this, I think it's still okay for now in this enclosure. Probably next time it's going to be getting a little small deli container. Just like you see those. Pretty cool. Okay, so that's one down, one to go. Well, you may have already seen or wondered why my Phillipinus auratus wasn't eating or hasn't been featured in many of the most recent feeding videos. Well, she wasn't pre-molted, and I kind of knew it. Yesterday she was building some webs around a certain area, and lo and behold, when I got up this morning around 7 a.m., right now it's 10:23, she actually molted. But I just want to show you how freaky large these Phillipinus species get. So I'm just going to touch her just very, very gently. I'm not going to prod her in any way because she is relatively fresh from her molt, so I'm not going to disturb her too much. But you can see it's quite a big size difference between the molt and her. So definitely she's getting a new enclosure, but I'm going to wait a week for her to harden up, then I can do the transfer. Because her skin is so delicate, she's so soft, and I can actually hurt her really badly if I try to prod her. But yeah, it's amazing. And I do have the molt here. Tarantula Canada said that this might be a suspect female, but I probably inclined to disagree from the molt. I will probably wait one more molt for her to fully sex it yet, because it is a little bit on the young side. Okay, so she's a 2-inch suspect male, I think. Just because if you look at the molts over here, well, maybe you can see a flap here, but I don't know if this is an actual flap or not. Yeah, this one's having me a little bit puzzled. To me, it may look like a male. And that's why sometimes you want to rely on ventral sexing too with the molts, just to confirm. Yeah, so, and that's my 2 cents. I believe this to be a suspect male. Until I can get a good ventral shot of her, and then maybe my opinion will vary on it. But usually, molts are much more accurate to say. But my goodness. So how large was she? Well, we can always find out. Let me go get my ruler.